Hello, hello. Welcome back to the podcast. Haley here, nutritionist and brain training weight loss coach. And today we are talking about the three essentials of losing 10 pounds. This is going to be a quick, bite sized episode. And you'll notice in this episode, we're talking about losing 10 pounds, but I'm not talking about anything diet, food, restriction related. There's no counting. These are the foods that you can't have anymore. None of that. Everything that I'm talking about in this episode is mindset, brain body connection focused. And it has a real focus on learning, how your brain learns. Oh my God, my phone just went off and I forgot to silence it. I'm the most professional podcaster ever. The setup over here is just like top notch pro. Anyways, okay. So the way I teach weight loss, it works so much better than the antiquated model of here's the list of foods that you can and can't have, and best of luck figuring out whatever's going on in your brain, telling you to eat all the time and have all the snacks. Like that model does not work. If we want to lose weight in a way that feels good and have it stay off for the rest of our life, we really have to focus on our brain and on our mind and our mindset. So that's what these three essentials are going to be focused around. Okay. You might feel right now like, how could I possibly lose weight by focusing on my mind? I know that there's a problem there, but I can't trust myself. And I need an outside force to help me lose weight. And really, that's why you keep looking for the next diet, the next trainer, the next weight loss shot or miracle pill, whatever. But all of those are going to be temporary because they're not going to solve the problem at the source. They don't go to your brain and solve the problem from there. It's like a band-aid. It's like if you have a gunshot and someone hands you a band-aid, gunshot wound, and you get a band-aid. It will maybe work temporarily, but it's not going to feel good. It's not going to solve the root cause. So that's what these three essentials are. So the first piece of this is brain body connection. And I'm just going to break this down very simply. So your body, or sorry, your brain, oh my gosh, your body is sending you signals all the time. You forgot how to listen. What happens over time with society, with outside influence, is that we kind of forget how to listen to our body, and we start just listening to what our mind is telling us about the food. It's going to be so amazing. More is better. This time won't hurt. It won't negatively impact your weight. Just keep eating. It's going to solve all your problems. It's going to make you feel better. And we forget that there's another voice. It's a lot quieter, and we actually have to quiet down in order to hear it. It's coming from our body. And when we can tune into that and listen to that, we can actually have a wide variety of foods. We can eat things that you wouldn't normally consider diet friendly and still lose weight because your body will always be looking to strike a balance. And when you can listen, your body will naturally tell you where that balance is, and you will lose weight while eating indulgences because you're not overeating indulgences. You're eating them to the point where your body's like, okay, that's enough. It's incredible. So I want to say, between your brain and your body, there's information being sent all of the time. 80% of that information is actually coming from your body to your brain, not the other way around. So tons of information is coming from your body to your brain. But your brain, that voice in your brain, is so much louder that whatever your body's telling you is being completely tuned out. So you need to be able to, and I teach you how to do this in my program, but you need to be able to quiet down your brain and really start listening to what your body's telling you about the food that you're eating, how much you're eating, when you're eating, and the types of foods that you're eating, because it's got a lot of information for you. So, a quick way to, I'm going to say, before you join my program and learn how to do this in depth, this is a little trick that you can use at home to start reestablishing that brain body connection, because you really have to do specific exercises to get this back. You're likely just living like up here in your head with no idea how to start listening to your body again. So here's how you can begin that process at home. And this is actually very effective, even though it sounds so simple and so basic. So it's a breathing exercise. We use this actually in many different ways inside my program, but it also helps to reestablish this brain body connection. So you want to quiet down, slow down. You are going to take deep belly breaths. So into your belly, you want to feel your belly pushing out as you take these breaths. And you are going to count these breaths. So as you count in your head and you focus on the feeling, that sensation of filling your lungs, of pushing your belly out, you are reconnecting your brain and your body. So it's really so simple in many ways. So you're going to count in for 8 slowly and feel that belly pushing out. You're going to hold for 4, and then you're going to count out for 10, and you're going to feel your lungs slowly deflating. So it's like a lot like a balloon. If you're blowing it up, you're going to feel that balloon expanding in your chest, in your belly, and then you're going to feel it deflating. And it's that simple. You're counting the whole time. Okay, so second essential for losing 10 pounds is your mindset. It's your mindset. When it comes to weight loss, we want to focus only on our actions. Here's the list of foods that I'm eating. Here's the list of foods that I'm not eating. Here's the points that I'm counting. Here's the calories that I'm having. Those are all actions. Every action for every single human being is preceded by 2 things: a thought, which is a sentence in our brain, and that thought creates an emotion, which is not just a thing that touchy-feely people have. An emotion is a physiological reaction and sensation that we have in our body. And from that emotion, or that feeling that we have in our body, we take action. So simply saying, I'm going to insert these actions into my life, you are missing what precedes those actions, the emotions that you're feeling. So if you are walking around all day long feeling overwhelmed about how to lose weight, feeling extremely doubtful that you'll ever be able to do it, feeling defeated because it's never worked before, and you're trying at the same time to cut out dairy and cut out sugar and only have 1,000 calories a day, it's going to be extremely painful. The emotion that you're going to be inserting to try and follow through on those actions is usually willpower, pressure, stress. So on top of your doubt, overwhelm, and defeat, you're going to be using willpower, stress, and pressure to get yourself to follow through on those actions. That's what dieting feels like. Likely when I said all that, you're like, oh yeah, that's how it always feels when I'm trying to lose weight. Stressful, full of pressure, tons of willpower, and at the same time, I feel like it's not working and it won't ever work. Yeah. That's what happens when we diet. When we only focus on our actions. So we need to take this back up that chain. And I'm going to release a full episode on just this, really diving into this, what this is, and how this works and how you can make it work for you. But if we take it back up that chain and we start really focusing on our mindset, what are the thoughts that I'm having about weight loss and my ability to lose weight and the foods that are going in my body? What emotions are those thoughts creating for me? There's a podcast episode that I have. It's called The Three Emotions to Losing Weight or something like that. Three emotions that you have to use. And that's a really good one to go check back in on. But the emotions that I talk about a lot that you want to utilize in your weight loss journey are calm, confidence, and certainty. They're so powerful and so neutral. The emotions of excitement and motivation, those take a lot of effort, just like willpower does. So we really want these strong, powerful emotions that don't take a ton of our energy up. But we need to be either way, thoughts, feelings, those are our mind, those happen in our brain, those start in our brain. We got to take it to our mindset first before we start substituting in. These are all the actions that I'm going to take. It's your mindset first. What am I thinking? And what emotions are those thoughts creating for me that are going to drive the actions that I take? Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, third essential for losing 10 pounds. You guys, you got to be planning your indulgences. Everyone that comes to my program is like, okay, I'm losing weight. This is going to be, eating perfection. I'm focused on eating perfectly all of the time. Yet, I came to work with you because I want to learn how to live my life and lose weight. Those two things are completely separate and different. So, if you want to learn how to live your life and lose weight, you have to start focusing on the indulgences that you're going to have and planning to have them. You're an adult. You can have chocolate cake and lose weight. You want to be able to live your life and lose weight. You want to be able to have some glasses of wine on a Friday night with your friends and still see the scale go. What just happened? And still see the scale go down. Dear Lord. Okay. You want that. So you have to start saying, okay, these are the indulgences that I'm going to have. This is when I'm going to have them. I'm planning to have them. And I'm not, just because I'm having one doesn't mean I'm having all of them on overload. That is the way you've done it in the past. It's like you're telling yourself, I can't have any of these. So then when you do have one, you just say, well, screw it. I might as well have all of them. Instead of just saying, I'm choosing to have this one. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to taste the crap out of it, which just is like the weirdest thing to say. I'm just really going to enjoy the crap out of it. It's going to be so good. I'm choosing to have it. I'm an adult, and this is how this is all going to fit into my plan, and I'm still going to lose weight. I'm not saying F it, let's just eat all of the things, and since I did it today, I might as well just do it for the rest of the weekend. It's like, no, I planned for this, I'm having this, and then my life continues on. That's what living your life and losing weight looks like. You're being an adult, you're planning your indulgences, you're not going for perfection, and you have the confidence to know that no matter what your brain steps in and starts to tell you, oh, you've blown it, you might as well just have the fried chicken too and the cake, just keep going, it doesn't matter, eat all of the things. You're like, okay, I hear you, we're not doing that. I planned for this indulgence, I'm really enjoying it. You can mouth off about whatever you're gonna mouth off about, that's fine. I'm over here having my glass of wine, enjoying that glass of wine, and moving on with my life. That's where this whole brain and mindset piece comes in, and what I said in that first one, of learning to like tune out that voice and just listen to your body, planning ahead is a piece of that. Planning your indulgences is a piece of that. And this is really powerful. When my clients start to learn that, they start to see the weight come off, and they start to see that they actually can enjoy these things. They can enjoy a lot less of them and a lot less frequently. And they still get to live their life and lose weight and weigh what they want. This is a really powerful piece. It's a really powerful learning tool, thing that you teach yourself how to do. And it's going to have a lifelong impact on your weight. And it feels so good. It's so freeing to be able to have a piece of cake, really not want to eat the whole thing, have a couple bites and be like, wow, that was good. I'm totally done, totally satisfied. And I get to walk away from this and not continue to just eat junk for the rest of the weekend because I had one piece of cake. That is powerful. That is freeing to be able to let your mind, say whatever it's going to say about the chocolate cake and whatever. And just be like, I don't have to listen to you. I get to move on with my life. Okay. So that's our time. Those are my 3 essentials for losing 10 pounds, the 3 mindset pieces that you really need to put into play in order to lose weight, in order to lose weight in a way that feels good and not have it come back. All right. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.